Pro Video Academy. I've put a title on here about how to create professional quality videos, or how to create great videos in 2019. And I know someone's going to go, it's not 2019. But my whole point is this, that now is a perfect time to get ready for it and get prepared for it. And so I'm doing exactly that. We've got a live webinar on Wednesday evening. I'm putting a link into the description in just a minute. I've only managed to get the title up so far. And it's a great opportunity for you to come over and just see what I'm doing. I'm really talking to online entrepreneurs, people who make videos, and maybe at the minute your videos look like that because that's all you know how to do. And I want to, I just noticed a post-it note up there on my wall. You probably do videos like this and you go, oh, I don't know how to make better quality videos. It's too complicated. It's too expensive. It takes too long. I don't have a space for it. I want to break all of that down on a live webinar so that you could be doing videos just like this. I'm actually going to be switching between cameras just like that so that we go, wide angle. I'm going to put the kit out on the desk in front of me, and I'm just going to break down all these misconceptions that you can have about all this stuff. It isn't complicated. Literally, I'm going to put this stuff together and you'll see that once it's set up, I can be up and running as quick with this as I could be if I were using my phone. And I've got so much more control over it than I have if I'm just sticking a webcam or a phone on this thing. So I'm massively passionate about getting people using video and getting going like this, using a camera for video, I should say. So why don't you come along and join me on Wednesday. Let me try and pop that link in while we're on here. I don't know where my comments field's gone. Here it goes. I'll stick it for now into the comments. I'll have to put it in the description afterwards. Come along and join me. It's totally free, this training. And throw any questions in. Put something in the comments below. What is it that really is a stumbling block to you when you start thinking about making high quality videos? If you're not doing them already, brilliant. How to select a lens for short films. Okay. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm going to be doing it more about this kind of filming than, doing cinematography or movies. My favourite lens, well, it depends really. If you really want to get into this, then manual lenses are the way to go. I'm using a Panasonic camera here. I'm going to show you that on this webinar. And I'm using this 20mm pancake lens on the front, and I absolutely love the thing. Thank you, Suzanne. Good. Yes, come along and join us. It's, like I say, I'm not showing you how to make movies. I'm not showing you how to do that stuff. I'm really trying to appeal to people who, at the minute, are kind of making videos like this. And this is, I've done nothing to this. This is my brand new MacBook Pro. I stick on the webcam to do a live like this, and that's the only option it gives me. I want to be making videos like this because I want to stop people in the scroll. I want them to sit up and pay attention and think, hey, here's someone who knows what he's doing and looks more professional. And I want to empower you with exactly the same stuff. So come along. We're going to chat about creating a set, how to get, a background, what that should look like. Even if you're working in a bedroom, we can get something set up behind you so it looks more professional. What equipment, as I say. And then thirdly, about being confident and getting more natural on camera. That's usually the biggest stumbling block for people. And I really want to try and overcome that and help you break through it. So fantastic. So comments below if you want. What are the biggest challenges to you? What really is stopping you from showing up? Is it because you think it's too complicated, or it's going to be expensive, or take too long? Let me know. It will really help me as I'm doing the live webinar to get I want to deliver for you what you want. I don't want to be rambling on about something that's not relevant. So give me some feedback. That would be great. Just hi there. Only got your phone. Do you know whether the lens for Android worked well? I don't know. This is one of my things with using a phone is I know it's convenient to grab your phone and do a live like this, and I don't know if that's how you're doing it and working. Is it face forward and you're using it yourself and you're doing your videos that way? If so, you're limiting really. You're limited on what you can use, and I've tried doing this stuff and sometimes it can look really good, other times it can look really bad, but I've really got no control over it unless I go and get one of these third-party apps. And actually, in my experience, they're more complicated to set up than using a camera like this. So I don't really know about lenses and things for phones. I know you can get little clip-on things. I bought a set myself a couple of years ago at Christmas. Didn't overly get on well with them, but then I bought a cheap set, so it's usually the case, isn't it? But Suzanne, come along, have a listen anyway. I might not be talking specifically about using a phone, but we will be talking about setting up things like this and being confident on camera. And you're definitely going to come away and enjoy it. And please throw in your questions when you're on the live anyway. It's the beauty of a webinar. I don't know if you've done webinars like this before, but the beauty of coming on a webinar, you can chat away like that, and we can really get interactive. Oh dear, difference between 12 to 60 and 14 to 42. The 12 to 60 is a better quality lens, and depends on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to film. I'm a huge fan of prime lenses, and I think on a Panasonic, which you must be, on a Panasonic like this, or on Olympus maybe, this Micro Four Thirds, I just find that you can get some really, really nice effects with a prime lens, but you don't get it such a tight depth of field as you do if you've got an equivalent on a Canon or a Nikon. So I find it really forgiving. We were doing a whole load of footage actually on Saturday night at a big music event. I've got all these other lenses lined up. I literally just went between two prime lenses, and I found, they're just magical. That's what I'm using all the time. So if you're looking at buying a lens, the 25mm prime is probably one of the first ones at Panasonic that you can go out and get. And yeah, there you go. There's a very quick little tip. Oh dear. Hi Darren, good to see you, mate. All the way from Australia. Okay, so great. I'm going to leave it there. Just wanted to put a link out. I'll fill in the description a little bit more when I come off the live. But yeah, please come and join me 7 p.m. in the UK on Wednesday. That's going to be early hours for you, Darren, I think, isn't it? Sorry about that, mate. But yeah, it'd be great to see you guys. Come over. Let me show you how I do what I do. And last time, no more of this kind of video. I'm trying to prove to you that you don't have to do this. You don't have to rely on this kind of quality. I can get you going with this stuff. Top quality sound and video. Very simple lighting. Nothing else going on in here. Come along. Let's find out how it's all done. Sorry, comments keep coming up. From India, want a camera for short film. Panasonic G7. You can get them secondhand. You can get it off eBay or somewhere, and a fantastic little camera. It's pretty much identical to what I'm doing here, or the results would be identical to what I'm doing here. That would be my starting camera for you. Just get a lens that's got image stabilizing, because for video that doesn't have image stabilizing. Thanks very much, Darren. Do I have a green screen? No, I don't. It's wallpaper on a wall. I don't like green screen. Green screen is so complicated. I'm trying to get people, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for people. For me, I've got because I'm constantly making videos, I paid, I don't know, £50, £40, £50 to get a couple of rolls of wallpaper, and I just papered that wall with this brick effect. But you can get vinyl to pin up. Green screen, unless it's done really well, you get a halo around you. It looks really fake. The angle's usually looking wrong to what image is behind you. I'm not a fan of green screen, I'm afraid. Sorry if you've got one. No problem, Seychelle. Game tips, right? Yeah, no, I don't do that. My lad's into doing some of those things, but not me, I'm afraid. So no, yeah, this is cool. I just popped on here. You see, I just posted onto Facebook and zero response. I come on YouTube, which I keep telling people is the platform to be on, and you guys are all on here. How cool. Great to have a little chat with you. Any other questions before I jump off? If you're joining me late, the purpose of being on here, I'm just telling you about a webinar that's coming up on Wednesday. It's the first comment in here. Register for that. It's totally free. You're going to get to see how I make videos that go from this using your webcam on your computer to this using in my case, a mirrorless or a DSLR camera. I'm going to show you how to set all that up. Couple of lights, microphones attached to the camera. Dead easy, no big studio, nothing fancy. This could just be pulled out literally in 5 minutes, set up, you can be recording. In fact, that's what I did this morning, is I woke up and thought, I'm going to make a new sales page video. It took me about an hour to script it out. I put it onto my phone to use for, I'm just going to demonstrate this to you, for a teleprompter. How cool is this? Don't know if you've seen these before, but you can get a teleprompter. So the idea is this literally sits just in front of the camera and on a bit of angled glass, and I can watch a script going through that. So I come up with an idea, I script it out, I transfer it onto a teleprompter. I'm up and running in about 5 minutes with the camera, literally. Go through it, record it, edit it, and by lunchtime, this idea that I'd got in my head was live on a page in this kind of quality. So I'm pretty chuffed with that, and I think it's great. Doing it for free. I'm doing the webinar for free. Absolutely. So what do we be? About 45 minutes. I'm going to go through and I'm going to give you some help on, like I say, how to, tips on getting a set like this, or even if you're in a bedroom, how can you improve that and make it better? What equipment? I'm going to show you exactly what I use and what I recommend, and then we're going to have a talk about confidence, and I've got some tips, and yes, I've got another free little video series that I'll give you. If you want to work with me and really get some coaching, then you pay for that. But we do a very small group that we have people come into, and it's classroom style. I'm going to get on lives with just that group, and I'm going to work through with them. There's about 30 odd videos already in my Pro Video Academy already set up. So you could grab a camera in a box, having never touched it, get it fully set up, and be recording on videos like this within a day or two. So yeah, that's how we go. I've got things pinging up on here. I ought to turn my notifications off, hadn't I? Anything I'm missing? Which mirrorless camera am I using, Freddie? It's a Panasonic. This is a G, depending on where you are, this is a G80. In the US, it's a G85. You get exactly the same results out of a Panasonic G7 or a GX8, and pretty much anything newer or higher spec than that. No problem at all, Grey Goose. Brilliant. So yeah, register, come over and see us, and you'll definitely come away with some tips, and it might just inspire you. It might get you thinking, do you know what? I'd like to go and join that program. And yes, it's an investment to come and work with me, but you really do get some incredibly close support, and I'll show you some before and after examples of what is available to you. So yeah, go ahead and register and come over and join me and chip in on the call. I want it interactive. You guys over here on YouTube are way more interactive than the guys over on Facebook, in my experience. And so I want you to come over and keep the thing going for me. All right? So the link's right at the top here. Registration, adriansalisbury.com/p/nov for November. All right? Thank you. I'm going to head off now, and I'll hopefully see you Wednesday.